Hello everyone, once again welcome to all of you in this video. Dear students, we are watching bridge course of 10th standard subject English. Already we have finished our first 6 activities and today we are going to learn activity number 7, and that activity is reflect on what heard or presented. Okay, if you remember, our activity number 6 was also on the same topic. So still, if you have not seen activity number 6, then touch here on I button and watch that video also, so you can better understand this activity. So let's start our today's activity, and this activity is also based on the competency, and that competency is reflect on what is heard or presented. आपण जे काही पाहतो, जे काही ऐकतो त्याच्यावरती आपलं मत प्रकट करणं, व्यक्त करणं हा या ॲक्टिव्हिटीचा मुख्य हेतू आहे. सो लेट्स स्टार्ट, बट बिफोर दॅट there are some instructions for you. See, first instruction is listen to the story carefully or listen this story attentively. Second instruction for you, that understand the role changing character in the story, how the role is changing. Okay, you will know after listening this story. Very interesting story it is. Third instruction to you, that close your eyes for 2 or 3 minutes and think over the story. It means after listening. Now I am going to listen you this story, but after listening you are going to think over it. Close your eyes and think. Last instruction for you, instruction number 4, that is reflect over the listened story. Okay, I will give you some points, and with the help of given points you are going to express your personal opinions, and for that you should listen this story attentively. So are you ready? Let's start this activity. Name of that activity is listen, think and reflect, and name of our story is You Are Genius. You are genius. So this story is related with one famous personality, and name of that personality is Albert Einstein. So here is given the story, and now I will start to read this story. You just listen attentively. You are genius. There is a story about how Albert Einstein was traveling to universities giving lecture on his famous theory of relativity. One day, while on the way to a university, the driver said, "Dr. Einstein, I have heard the lecture more than 30 times. I have learned it by heart and bet I could give it myself." "Well, I will give you the chance," said Einstein. "They don't know me at the next school, so when we get there, I will put on my cap and you introduce yourself as me and give the lecture." Einstein continued. At the hall, the driver gave Einstein's lecture so wonderfully that he didn't make any mistakes. When he finished, he started to leave, but one of the professors stopped him and asked him a question which was very difficult. The aim to the question was not gaining knowledge, but embarrassing Einstein. Driver thought fast. The answer to that problem is so simple, he said. "I'm surprised you have to ask me. In fact, to show you just how simple it is, I'm going to ask my driver to come up here and answer your question." The Einstein stood up and gave an incredible answer to the question of the professor. So while traveling back, Einstein said to his driver, "You are genius." अगदी थोडक्यात ती स्टोरी मराठीमध्ये सांगायची झाली तर, एकदा अल्बर्ट आइन्स्टाईन व्याख्यान देण्यासाठी एका ठिकाणी जाणार होते. तेव्हा त्यांचा ड्रायव्हर त्यांना म्हणाला की तुमचं व्याख्यान जवळजवळ मी 30 वेळा ऐकलेलं आहे आणि ते व्याख्यान मी सुद्धा देऊ शकतो. मग अल्बर्ट आइन्स्टाईन ड्रायव्हरला म्हणाले, पुढे जिथे आपण व्याख्यान देणार आहे तिथे मला कोणीही ओळखत नाही, तेव्हा काय कर, मी तुझ्या जागेवर बसतो, मी ड्रायव्हर होतो आणि तू व्याख्यान दे. ठरल्याप्रमाणे ड्रायव्हरनं अतिशय उत्कृष्ट असं व्याख्यान दिलं आणि व्याख्यान दिल्यानंतर एक प्रोफेसर होते, त्या प्रोफेसरने एक एक कठीण प्रश्न त्या ड्रायव्हरला विचारला, परंतु त्याचं उत्तर मात्र त्याला येत नव्हतं. परंतु समय सूचकता दाखवून तो ड्रायव्हर म्हणाला, एवढा सोपा प्रश्न, मला तर विश्वासच बसत नाही, याचं उत्तर माझा ड्रायव्हर सुद्धा देऊ शकतो. आणि त्यानं अल्बर्ट आइन्स्टाईनना पुढे बोलावलं आणि त्याने ते उत्तर सांगितलं. अशा प्रकारे त्यानं समय सूचकता दाखवून ती वेळ काढून नेली. आणि जेव्हा ते गाडीमध्ये बसून निघून जात होते, तेव्हा अल्बर्ट आइन्स्टाईन आपल्या ड्रायव्हरला म्हणाले, तू खरंच खूप हुशार आहेस, यू आर अ जीनियस. So this was the story of Albert Einstein and his driver. Now write your story listening experience, and my first question is, type of the story is, and here are some options to you: realistic, imaginary, or fable. Okay, I have given here Marathi meaning also. So now you are going to write your answer. Okay, at last we will check our all answers. Now my second question is, the qualities of Einstein I like. Now we are here going to explain what qualities of the Einstein you like most. Now here is not mentioned in this story, but you are going to guess or you are going to predict. Like in our first activity we have learned how to predict. So now you are going to predict here what qualities of the Einstein is mentioned indirectly in this story. Okay, now next sentence is, qualities of the driver in this I like. Write your answer. What qualities are in that driver of Albert Einstein? And now imagine if I were in place of Einstein, then what I would do. First write your answer. I will tell you afterward, but now just write your answers. And last question is, write the moral of the story. So now just I asked you 5 questions and you are just expressing your story listening experience with me. And now let's see our questions. Our first question was, type of the story is. Now answer of the question is realistic. Okay, there are so many stories related with the Einstein, famous personality of that time. So this story is realistic. So realistic is correct answer. Second question was, the qualities of Einstein I like. And see here in the stories some qualities are mentioned, like the Einstein was humble, calm, down to earth, and respect for others. These all qualities just we can see here in the Einstein. So note down this answer in your notebook. And our third question was, qualities of the driver in the I like. So now what qualities of the driver is given here? Presence of mind is the main quality in the driver. No doubt he was clever. No doubt he was brilliant, because only after listening some speeches he gave speech as an Einstein. But when that professor asked him one question, that time he was not just confused. He used his presence of mind and directly said that, oh, it is a very simple question. Even my driver can give answer of this question. So this presence of mind is very important. So that quality I like most. And now our fourth question was, if I were in the place of Einstein, what I would do. Now suppose you are in the place of Einstein. Maybe I were there in the place of Albert Einstein, I wouldn't have given a chance to the driver, or I would have applauded him, I would have praised him. So this is the answer of question number 4. You can write your opinion. Maybe your answer is different And our fifth question was write the moral of the story. And now the moral of the story is, no matter how genius you pretend to be, there is always someone who is more genius than you despite his position. It means position doesn't matter. Okay, anyone can more genius than you. So this is the moral of the story. So never underestimate anyone. And now for the practice, here is given one activity to you. Read the story from My English Course Book Standard 9, page number 6 to 9, and think and write the questions given below. And the first question is, do you think the school in the book will exist in future? According to me, maybe it is possible. Yes, now the world is changing, and this change also we can see in the future. And next question is, do you agree with the concept of the story? Yes, I am fully agree with the concept of the story. So this was our activity number 7. So that's it in this video, and this was the activity. Reflect on what is heard or presented. Still, if you have any doubt, you can comment me. That's it in this video. Better understand this activity, don't forget to watch activity number 6. Don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel to get latest video notification. Thank you very much. Let's meet in next activity.